Winfluencers care only about winning. They divide the world into two, winners and losers. They love winners and hate losers. Are you a winner? You're probably a loser. But losers are wannabe winners, so they all love winfluencers and follow them religiously. The greatest irony of winfluencers is that nearly all of their followers are losers. Is that a surprise? Winfluencers win by persuading losers to buy their snake oil. Winfluencers love bomb and idealize losers, which allows them to treat these losers as winners. Look at Donald Trump. Trump would hate any of his adoring fans if he met them alone in a bar. But he adores his fans if they are in a vast arena, all worshipping him, and he can compliment and praise them all without ever having to interact with them individually. The world is ruled by winfluencers. Losers want to associate with winners so that they can feel like winners, so rapidly fall under their spell. Nearly all adverts are based on the idea of winfluencers selling something and losers buying whatever's being sold, so that they can associate themselves with the winners. Winfluencers are alphas and the losers who worship them are epsilons. Aldous Huxley wrote, "Besides, even epsilons perform indispensable services. Even epsilons are useful. We couldn't do without epsilons. I suppose epsilons don't really mind being epsilons. Of course they don't. How can they? They don't know what it's like being anything else. We'd mind, of course. Winfluencers couldn't bear being the epsilons who adore them. But every epsilon dreams of being a winfluencer, or serving them." Huxley wrote, "The liftman was a small simian creature, dressed in the black tunic of an epsilon- semi-moron." Don't you find that most people who adore winfluencers are epsilon- semi-morons? They are all magical thinkers who believe that if they associate with winfluencers, they will become winners. That's always the logic of the semi-moron, the Dunning-Kruger epsilon-. Huxley wrote, "Men who never had to shout at an epsilon to get an order obeyed. Men who took their position for granted. Men who moved through the caste system as a fish through water. So utterly at home as to be unaware either of themselves or of the beneficent and comfortable element in which they had their being." Winfluencers believe that they belong to the highest caste. Their followers, their slaves, obviously believe them. Get off your knees. Don't worship winfluencers.